Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that.
Well... yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it! Boo!
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
Was it?
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I think Hoodle senses something.
I wonder if something happened.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I'm ready! Go! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed blow.
It's almost too strong.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
Stay far away from that thing, Rinwell.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
Confiscated!
Pesky airborne scout
Sounds like a job for you, truly!
Shut him down! Not today!
It looks like you got this one covered. Just hold on!
Crush!
Dragon
form!
This one's mine!
Now, while it's freely!
Take it down!
Dragon form!
None shall escape my judgment.
Azure Storm!
Champion swirl!
Take this!
Here I come!
Photon blast! I'll heal you all!
Great.
Healing orb! Onyx!
Try harder!
Not instant!
Okay. You're mine!
We started!
You picked the wrong fight!
Annihilate!
You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
Divine! One
Here I
more
come!
time!
I'm not done!
Thanks, Jill.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Glacial Spear! Here's the elbow! Illuminate the You got company!
Azure Storm!
Got it!
Resonate with the earth!
Now let's dance!
Escape! Azure Storm!
Bloody
Azure Storm!
None shall escape my judgment!
Azure Storm! Take this!
I'm ready!
It's over!
Where are you going?
Azure Storm!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
I'm only getting
Azure
started!
Storm!
Searing flame! Reload!
You're mine! Azure Storm!
Lunar corruption!
Anything in armor is all mine!
It's weakened!
This ends
Here's a
now!
healing arc!
Fluid!
First aid!
Okay, here I go!
A banana! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! No time! Freeze laser!
Elusive deity! Take this!
Searing flame! Champion and well! I never miss! Close fight! Into the shadows!
Burn!
Heal! Here! There you go!
Try harder.
Don't let up!
My turn!
I'm out of
Here I
ammo!
come!
Here's a healing
Azure
arc!
Storm!
A banana!
I owe you one!
Not in your dreams!
Azure!
Mega ray!
Azure Storm! You're mine!
Lightning orb! Alright!
Soaring light
Glacial
spear!
Spear! Pierce evil!
Rising Power!
Freeze laser!
I can carve through
I'll
armor!
be saving this one's mine!
I owe you
Where
one!
are you going? Raging
Try
Cascade!
harder! It's on! Soaring
Glacial
light
Spear!
burn!
Pierce evil!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
Freeze laser!
Soaring light!
Magic advance! Tidal wave!
Take this!
Lightning!
Azure
Thrilling
Storm!
performance!
Burning!
I'm nearly done for.
Spear! Pierce the lightning orb! Not on my watch! Focus your attack!
Azure Storm!
Champion
Can't get out of this!
Ignite! Azure Storm!
Elusive deity!
Lunar corruption!
Evil ray!
Gemini Aqua!
Begin!
Azure Storm!
Shattering
Pieces! Attack time! Now we see what I can do!
Mega ray!
Azure, this one's all mine! Not today!
Here's a healing!
Forgive me.
This
is my fault.
In here! I'll be saving Eat sir! Lightning orb!
You must be tired of hearing me.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Glad you're on our side.
Sleep now! Cyan instant!
Imbue...
Ready to go!
Azure
Lightning
Storm!
orb!
Shows I'm mystic
Banana
mercy!
disco!
Take this!
Not on my watch! Lunar corruption!
Another
Maybe
incantation
just
ruined.
a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
You can be really dense, Johaleen.
Azure Storm!
Photon blast!
Shine! Radiant light!
Azure Storm! Dragon Form!
Here! Dance in the wind!
Azure Storm!
Cyan instant!
Stay away from my friend! Azure Storm!
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. Radiant storm!
Ignite!
Not on my watch.
You're mine! Soaring Light Spear! Rising Falcon!
Lightning orb!
Here I come!
Whoa! Hey, one at a time.
Azure Storm!
The enemy's open!
Let's get lost.
Armor won't save you!
Azure Storm!
A banana. Let's go. I never miss.
Seismic Rupture!
Here!
Tempest! Catapult!
Crush! You're mine! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Require complete focus.
Azure Storm! You'll pay for that!
Deny! Imbue this vanquished
Your
soul with life!
I've used too much.
Time to let it rip. Eternal devastation!
Raging cascade!
Azure Storm!
Sleep now.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Jill! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! I still got a ways to go.
We've reached our destination.
Yeah. Seriously?
Hey! Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just damons from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull-Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
No escape!
May 1,000
This
gales
one's all
carry you
mine!
through.
I'll thank you.
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
I'll grind you into dust.
Azure Storm!
Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Now! Take this!
I can handle it! A wailing barrier!
Rondo! Rising Falcon!
Flame of
Take
fury!
this! It's over!
Rise and red!
It's still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dueling.
actually, they were abiding Renin hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
We've reached our destination.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Oh?
What?
Yes!
Just great.
What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Right. Very nice. Yes!
Got it.
Just a minute.
Great!
What?
Yes!
Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry. How?
Amazing! Yes!
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alpin! She owns stuffing bread with marble curry.
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Jill, you're hooked on that stuff.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to around a little longer. There might still be people who...
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That... That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it.
Sleeping on the ground?
Whoa, that came out perfect.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. It was a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast.
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renin oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renins, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right.
What?
What's that noise?
Helpin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you 2 not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do...
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4...
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
An opponent like this should be easy. It's open!
Daring Blue! Reload! Ready? I never miss!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Do you require a hand?
Between ships around
In a vine?
Azure Storm!
Here
Not today! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Little help!
Now you see what I can do!
You're finished!
Sleep now.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Here I come!
In a bind? No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here,
My
let me
turn!
help.
Can you take it? I'm not done!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Looks like it could be worth something.
All we have to do is get rid of that. Coming through!
Take this! Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm! The flame inside is yours to be let free! Here I come! Luna Rondo! Rising Falcon! I'm ready!
Careful, Scout.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Not a chance! Soaring Light Spear! I'm not done! Crush! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Go no further!
Here I come!
Water! Here
I can carve through armor!
Not in your dreams!
I'll face you!
Flame inside
you
me!
go?
Yours to be let free!
The abyssal deep clear for us up top!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Soaring Light!
Its armor's too strong! Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Illuminate
Not a chance!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Can't get out of this!
Here, let me help!
Dragon Swarm!
First aid!
I owe you one. Dragon
Seal.
Swarm!
Elusive deity! I can carve through armor!
Hitting pile driver!
Do it! Lost! Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
Not a chance!
Hold on!
Elusive
deity!
Here I come!
Dragon Swarm!
Alright! Do it!
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
No choice. Take this! Azure Storm!
Not at my watch! Here!
Dragon
Radiant
Swarm!
Will this help? A banana! Let's go!
Azure Storm!
Healing power!
I didn't want to put you out.
Friends form.
What did they just sit still?
You're right.
Sion, can you
Bear
take care
that
of
in
them?
mind.
No sooner said than done!
Dragon Swarm! I'm ready! Try this!
On your knees.
These enemies are
As impressive as always.
No complaint here!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this
My turn! Azure Storm! Dragon
Raging
Swarm!
Storm! Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had. There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle. This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Come and face me! Dragon Swarm! Burn it heavy!
Laser Spear!
Azure Storm!
Freeze Lancer! Raging Storm! This one's mine! This is it!
Got fires!
I've got this! Let a marksman
Here I
handle it!
come! All yours!
Vanquish darkness! Reload!
I'm not done!
There! And a death!
You're finished!
I won't stop! Divine Strength!
You're mine! It's over!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah.
No. You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
That thing looks like trouble.
Quite.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Here I come! You're finished!
This one's mine!
That bumping is driving me mad!
Now you see what I can do! You want me? Come down!
I'll heal you
Take
all.
this! You're finished!
Igneous Diptar!
Healing circle.
I owe you one!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Burn up!
Healing Azure Storm! Not today!
Going
You're
in!
mine!
Ground and power!
Eternal devastation!
Shield and mate!
Let the marksman do it.
Hang fire!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Now! Here I come!
Do it. Get toasty.
Bird strike!
Right, next one.
Already on it.
Azure Storm!
I'm in trouble! Call a doctor! If there was one, we would have called it. That's a good point.
Burn! Here I come! With it, not a chance! Here I come!
I really owe you.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorn.
Shield.
Try this!
Look sharp! Eagle assault! I can carve through armor!
Azure Storm!
This one getting hard! This one's mine! I can handle
Take this! You're finished! Not a chance! I'm not done! Soaring Light Spear!
It's over. Back into the fray.
Going in!
You're mine!
Hurricane!
Azure Storm! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Blade inside me!
Inferno
Be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Let the marksman handle this.
Dragon Shell!
Flaming meteor!
Explosive ring!
This one's mine.
Eat this!
Radiant!
It's over!
Denied!
Azure Storm!
Going in! Armor won't save you!
One more!
I'm on it!
Here's evil!
Azure Storm!
Freeze Lancer!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Freezing storm!
Soaring Light Spear!
Going in!
I'm on it!
Azure Storm!
Azure Storm!
Hurricane Strike!
This time!
Keep up the pressure!
Eat this!
Swallow dance!
You're finished!
Take this!
First aid!
Thanks!
Hurricane
Azure
Strike!
Storm!
I'm on it! Going in!
I'll end you!
Take this!
Ice Tornado!
Swallow dance!
Hurricane Strike!
Azure
On
Storm!
guard!
Healing
Azure
Circle!
Storm!
Now where was it?
Freezing
Azure Storm!
On guard!
First strike!
Round and pound! Tornado!
I'll smash you! My head's spinning just watching you.
It's weakened!
Mine!
Look sharp!
This ends now!
Healing Circle!
I owe you one!
I'll fix you up!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd tail it.
None shall escape my judgment!
Dragon Shell!
Ray!
I'm on it! You're done! I'm not done!
Watch this! Look sharp!
Okay, here I come! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
None
Here
shall
I come!
escape my judgment!
Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell! Eternal Devastation!
Take this!
Come on! Take this!
Here's the evil shot! I never miss!
It looks like we made a mess!
There!
Look sharp!
One more!
Can't move!
Leave me all alone here.
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
That's what you all did.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Azure Storm!
Healing Circle!
I'm gonna need more of that.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
In a bind?
Hear my call!
Take this!
Red!
Azure
Healing
Storm!
Flame of Fury! Burn it! Water! Hear my call! Red!
Azure Storm!
Death's abyss! Resuscitation!
Azure Storm!
Water! Hear my call! Red!
Azure Storm! You're mine!
Focus your attack!
It's time! Not today! Storm!
Freeze Lancer!
Azure Storm!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Just getting strong!
Liberation! Where are you going?
Try harder! Not a chance!
Watch this! Now or never. Almost there!
Oh, close enough! Take it away! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
You'll pay for that! Take it! Burn! Dragon Swarm!
Resuscitation!
Azure
Ready and
Storm!
ready! Armor won't save you!
Here! Here's a healing arc!
Eat this!
First
I
aid!
owe you one! Azure
Things come to
I'll
an
bring
end.
you back
from death to this!
Resuscitation! I'll heal you all!
First strike! Azure Storm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here I go!
Try harder!
Now
Not true! You stay away from my friend! Azure Storm!
From death to this!
Here I come! An eternal devastation!
I don't have much left.
Dragon Swarm!
Nothing gets by me! Denied! Its defenses are down!
I'll beat it to dust!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Thanks, Shion.
Azure Storm!
Hurricane fight!
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I got it!
But what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Sure. Just great.
Well... I'm really tired today for some reason. Anyway,
Oh, we already...
We've got it covered. Just relax.
guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're...
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that fake...
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames...
Although I'm sort of...
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow,
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it...
no way.
all right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh man! I live long enough to regret this.
Swallow that! Dragon! Got fire!
I've got this.
When did I get so popular?
None shall escape my judgment.
Dragon Swarm! Take this! Ignite!
Now you see what I can do.
Here's a healing
Take it!
First aid!
Dragon Swarm! Azure Storm!
Now I'm in the groove.
You're mine!
Radiant
Take this!
Do
You're
it!
finished!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Here I come!
It's time!
Rising Falcon!
Annihilation!
Denied!
Crush!
Hear me! Flame of
Dragon
fury!
Swarm!
Burning strike!
Do it! Hurricane slice!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it? Not by a long shot.
Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon!
Watch this.
You're mine! You're finished!
Inspiration!
Azure Storm!
Looks like you do this all day.
It's over! Lunar Rondo!
Make it rain!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll finish you. Take this! I can carve through armor.
I'm ready! This one's mine!
Going in!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Let's keep up the pressure! Hurricane slice! Good shot!
You're finished!
I'm out of ammo!
Hurricane
I'm almost
slice!
Take this.
Dragon
Shout.
You're mine!
Eat this.
Piercing roar!
Rising Falcon! Take this!
Far enough!
Azure Storm!
These fists have got your name on them.
Hurricane slice!
Azure Storm!
Anything in armor is all mine.
First aid!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
I'm not done!
Look shot!
Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Glacial spear!
Secure the evil!
Going in! My head's spinning, just
Dragon
watch me!
Swarm!
Will this help?
I've let you all down.
Don't leave me all alone here.
Hurricane Hasten! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Rising Falcon! Azure Storm!
Hurricane Strike! Radiant Light!
Is this it?
Here's a eat dirt! First aid! Dragon Shot! Bring you back from death to bed! Hurricane Strike! I never miss!
Swallow dance.
Will this help?
You're mine!
Hurricane
Take
Strike!
this.
Healing Circle!
I'm on it.
Now,
And just like that, I'm back in.
Hold on, start by holding the front line. Here I come!
No sooner said than done.
Now you see what I can do.
Denied!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant
Azure
Spear!
Storm!
Inspiration.
Take this!
Do this all day.
Lunar Rondo!
Healing Circle! Here I go! I'm only getting
Try
started!
harder!
Watch and
Now! Take this! It's over! Soaring burn in hell!
Hurricane Strike!
You're mine!
Healing Circle!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Dragon Swarm!
Now is my time.
I really don't.
I'm on it! It's over!
Hurricane Strike!
Burn!
Freeze!
Their arcs were
You'll
interrupted.
pay for that! Azure Storm!
Hurricane Strike! It's weakened!
Here I come! This ends now!
Make it rain! Kitara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
I'll bring you
Here I
back from
come!
death to this!
It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this.
How about this?
Radiant here! I'm ready!
Rising Falcon!
Hurricane Strike!
Going in.
Take this!
Soaring
None shall escape my
Rising
judgment!
Falcon!
Hurricane
Azure
Strike!
flame inside me
Going
yearns to be let free!
Punching left!
So now
Here I
you're
go.
getting serious?
I'm only getting started!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back from death to...
I hope this thing is medically approved.
Here I come!
Not at my watch!
That's the spot.
You're mine!
Take this. Just getting started. In a bind, anything in armor is all mine.
It's over!
Water!
Take
Hear
it!
my call!
I'm on a roll now.
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear!
Azure Storm!
On guard! Splinter!
come! Right!
Hang down! Ready to go!
Take this! After storm!
Far enough!
Rip and tear!
You're finished!
Oh, now we're talking!
This one's mine!
On guard!
Dragon swarm!
Now the hurricane!
Eat dirt!
Inferno passing!
Falling behind.
Looks like this one's mine!
Like hell it is.
Can't get out of... Enjoy the ground while you're down.
I'm on crush!
I can carve through armor!
It's over!
Swallow dare! Glimmer dragon!
Take this!
Going in!
Soaring light spear! Rising
On guard!
burn! Destruction!
Hear my call!
Storm!
Primed and ready! Where are you going?
It looks like we made a mess!
You picked the wrong fight! I can't move!
You have storm! This one's
Soaring light spear!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm even stronger than before.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well... Hey!
We finally made it.